the fuck did you see? You thought it to be Tutu. And then you omitted the part where I had to fling your phone at you because my toaster, you went to go and collect, you want to collect his number. She said because his kid, that's why she took his number. You've sold yourself out. Automatically, you want to smash him. Like, you can see
that is a rubbish excuse. Because the same time I replied, it was when I replied her. And when I got to my phone as well. Do you know who I was also talking to?
Princess. Princess Jecoco. At this point, I feel this whole fight is just so unnecessary, to be honest with you. How can only one person, you will offend somebody, walk into the person's house, offend the person, just you alone. You came with your security to, you know, I don't know if it's to intimidate that same person after the whole display, just because the person sent you out of the house. And still you again, you reached out to the person, and just because the person decided to take her time before responding to you, or before, you know, reciprocating the energy, you are still giving gbas again to the person you want to be cool with. Now, so did they run out for your side? Hey, like Arafa. Is Arafa's comportment for me, like the self-control, the elegancy, the poise, you get, like, I'm not gonna argue with this child. Like, oh my god, the way she was just calm, explaining everything, and Princess was just going over the roof. I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zini, and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're joining me for the very first time, you are highly welcome. Now please smash the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In this video, I'm going to be telling you all about episode 7 of the Real Housewives of Abuja season 1. That's what's up. So sit back with your popcorn, relax while I feel you're in, because it's Zini like nobody, duh. Like I said earlier on, this episode actually started from the last episode where they stopped, where Princess was, you know, confronting Arafa, at the same time insulting her for not picking her call or returning the call, and as well as, you know, sending a text message that she sent to her to the group chat, right? And Arafa saying she wasn't going to argue with this child, blah blah blah. Anyways, this time around, Arafa was explaining why she couldn't pick her call, because she was actually on a call when Princess's call came through, and that's why she decided to send her a text message. And then she threw a question like, was she wrong for doing that? The question was more like a rhetorical question. I wasn't even expecting anybody to answer at all, because that question when you, like, you know, you don't expect an answer, right? And Tutu was like, yes, you were wrong, basically, because I mean, you knew fully well that Princess was trying to, like, reconcile. She was seeking a reconciliation from you, and hence the reason why she was reaching out to you. So the only thing you could have done was to, you know, reciprocate the energy and everything, and not sending the message to the group chats. All of that was so unnecessary.
I saw a couple of missed calls, but I was on the phone. And when I was done, I sent her a message. I said, sorry, I saw your missed call. Comfort said you're trying to get to me. Did I do anything wrong? Yes. Okay, personally, I feel like
in Arafa's defense, she said she actually sent the message to the group chat because she felt like Arafa wasn't going to see her text message, and that's why she decided to send it to the group chat so Arafa would see it. And in my head, that didn't make sense at all, because I mean, if you really wanted somebody to get that message, you should have called. That's when you should have even, you know, put a call across to the person, not sending the message to the group chat, because group chat messages are usually much because there are lots of people on that group. But you know, if it's just your message, I'm more likely to see it than that of the group chat. The group chat, I might just, you know, make sure all the notifications are, you know, out of my phone and not even go through the messages. So I felt like that excuse wasn't really given at all.
That because I'm like, okay, like maybe she's not seeing my message, because I sent her a text first, and then I'm like, okay, let me put it in the group.
And trust Princess to give her the flashback that's a rubbish excuse. That's a total rubbish excuse, because it was the same time she answered, she checked her message, that she also checked someone else's message.
Like, you can see
that is a rubbish excuse, because the same time I replied, it was when I replied her, and when I got to my phone as well. Do you know who I was also talking to?
The gbas went on, and Posharella was just preaching peace, that let them just end, let them just apologize to each other. She was actually in between Arafa and Princess, and she was like, you know what, it's too old, like, the beef is prolonging too much, let them just, you know, reconcile and everything. And Princess was still giving that energy, like, I don't owe you any apology, I'm not gonna apologize. See, somebody that was reaching out for peace. Like, guys, what I could get from Princess is actually ego. Yes, and I'm so glad Comfort actually gave her that book, Ego is the Enemy, during their last dinner they had together. That was the last episode, because I don't understand. You offended me. You offended me, right? And I sent you out of my house. Now, you felt I offended you by sending you out of my house, and you decided to reciprocate the energy by, you know, insulting me during the next get-together. That's during when they had their golf playing and everything, and the little meeting they had after the golf. No problem. You sent your security to intimidate me just so I could see that, oh, you're living that lifestyle as well. Fine, cool. And now you're reaching out to me to reconcile, and because of all of this drama and, you know, negativity that you've actually exhibited, I want to take my time. Now, I did not reciprocate the energy at first too, not like it was the second attempt. At first, and you're already insulting me. People are telling you to, you know, apologize and everything. You're like, you don't owe me any apology just because I did not reciprocate the energy at first. So you're going to offend me and still teach me how to react to the offense. Hey God. Voila, it be like jingle bell choo-choo. Now, Comfort, their mommy Gio, decided to preach peace to them. That when it comes to reconciliation, it actually takes time. That you have to give the person allowance. Exactly what I said. You have to give the person space to, you know, breathe in, process the whole thing, and allow the person come through. You don't just make an attempt and expect the person to reciprocate the energy. Like me too, I don't have my own emotions to handle or what. I don't understand. Anyways, Princess, it seemed as though she misconstrued what Arafa was saying and what Comfort was saying, and she was like, yes, that's why I came ready, that's why I came to ask her questions. And Comfort was like, no, that's not the allowance I'm talking about. Anyways, they laughed things through.
Trying to resolve issues is not a one-off. All of us are different. So that's what I'm trying to find out, because I know you can go left in 2 seconds.
Exactly. So if you know you can go left, expect you then to give the allowance.
That's why I came ready, honey. Like, I'm not the allowance now.
And in Princess's confessional, she said she didn't want the ladies to, you know, feel uncomfortable because she was the one who invited them for the get-together. And so she decided calling Arafa some sweet names and everything, and she even apologized to her for backing at her and all of that. Princess was still saying that, oh, she actually liked her from the very first time she saw her, you know, that, you know, she met her from the streets. She actually likes her, that she wants them to get along and everything.
Arafa, my darling. Bring down the heart now. So yes, I apologize for backing at you in your house.
I know that shit is fake.
Because I liked you from day one. I always said I knew you from the street.
You know you don't mean it, so why are you trying to do it?
And I don't mind apologizing again.
And you know, she was asking, oh, are you not going to say anything? Like, aren't you going to give me an apology and all that? And Comfort was like, I don't owe you. Arafa rather was like, I don't owe you any apology. She actually said chest to her initially, though. And she was like, is that all you're going to say and everything? And she said, I don't owe you any apology at all. Like, I don't owe you any apology. And Samantha was like, maybe she didn't want to speak at that point in time, so she just give her time to, you know, relax and everything. In Arafa's confessional, she said that was a fake gesture. And guys, that was not from Princess's heart. Like, let's just be honest, it was not from her heart, because how do you switch like that? I don't understand. Anyway, she said it was unnecessary, that Princess should just stay away from her, okay?
No word from you, nothing?
Chef, thank you. Yeah, I accept your apology.
Okay, no apology from you at all?
She doesn't feel like speaking now. I don't think I owe you an apology, actually. She should just stay the fuck away from me.
Then afterwards, there was like a group of Igbo guys that came to display, you know, Igbo dance, Igbo performance and everything. And there was some lady, one particular lady that wasn't really confident in herself. You know, I think she was giving some kind of Igbo speech, but it wasn't giving what you should give, guys. I know Igbo culture. I'm a proud Igbo babe, and I know how we do our things, but that performance was not worth it at all.
From the house of Abuja, family invites you after Posharella.
All the housewives were given a basket of goodies, I think fruits and everything. And in Princess's confessional, of course, she was hyping what she had in her baskets for each lady. It's her events, guys. We know typical Princess. In everybody's events, during her confessional, she finds a way to crash that event with her mouth. So this that event, like to criticize that event in her confessionals. But look at her in her confessional, hyping her own goodies that she gave to the ladies, that, and whatever was in the goodies, I think it was just fruits. And just Arafa was criticizing it as well, that what exactly is this? There was this particular hand fan, and you know, Arafa was like, there's a Ghanaian Prince hand fan, it's not even about Igbo culture, so what are you doing? As Arafa was, you know, criticizing it, that's how Princess was hyping her own goodies in the basket. So I was like, okay, what's going on here, honey?
The traditional hand fan. Am I mistaken, or is this Ghanaian? The fruits, the beach really hates me. Everyone knows, at least the ladies have said, I am allergic to pineapple. Blemish control activated. Do you see this face? No.
Anyways, that was that about the whole event. And the whole event, get together, I was like, okay, what's this exactly? Now it was actually time for the real events, like the actual events that Princess hosted, and it was rich in Igbo culture, guys. It was giving what it should give. Now the MC was a popular Nollywood actor, Stan Enze. And guys, I think he's a relative of Princess. Yeah, his Princess is a relative. I've seen the both of them on Instagram vibing. Probably, I don't know, maybe her brother-in-law, so maybe her husband's brother. I don't know, but the ladies arrived in grand style, and Comfort first to come. She came first. Think of the fact that she actually stays several kilometers away from town, guys, and she's always the first. Anyways, the ladies arrived beautifully dressed and everything, and then I think they had like a dance competition. The ladies talked about the tribes they're actually representing, and they had the dance competition. Of course, Igbo ladies came first. Now there was breaking of kola, there was, you know, masquerade dance and everything, and also Princess, who is the host, came in grand style. There was some men carrying her on a chair and everything, and she also gave them like a welcome dance. And I'm like, okay. I think that was when the masquerades came. Guys, I'm always scared of masquerade. I'm an Igbo babe, but yo, don't even come around me like with the masquerade. I don't want to be in an event where there are masquerades. I don't care if the masquerade you're bringing is the one that doesn't harm or whatever, but I'm just scared of them. The look and everything is just scary. I think they call them more so in my tribe. But yeah, it was just so beautiful to see them rich in culture, and there was also traditional food, local food, abacha, you know, native rice. Oh my god, it was just so beautiful, guys. It was rich in culture. Igbo amaka, Igbo kwenu, yeah. Igbo kwenu, yeah. Igbo kwezenu, and afterwards, Princess's mom came out, you know, and Princess as well came out in her second outfit, and I'm like, okay, this is giving some kind of wedding vibes. It was just so beautiful. I love the way Princess is always typical about her culture. Like that's the attitude or the exhibition of every proud Igbo person. Okay, now afterwards they came out, you know, the events went well, just dancing and everything, everybody in a, you know, a very jubilation kind of mood, kind of vibe and everything. And then afterwards we had Posharella, who went to Tutu's house, and, you know, she was talking about her album, you know, her album sponsoring, about her album pushing. And remember, Tutu said she's actually the plug you need in Abuja that will run things for you, put things in place. If you want any kind of, you know, connection, link up, hook up, not that kind of link up, but, you know, make you know the things or the places or the people that, you know, making things happen, or where things are happening basically in Abuja. Yeah, so that's why Posharella had to reach out to her for her album launching and everything. Then Tutu in her confessional was criticizing OJ's hair, that it looked like that of, you know, the masquerade. And in OJ's presence, she was actually telling her that she looked beautiful. I'm like, girl, you're contradicting yourself. Anyways, they showed us where OJ was in the studio with her friend from Malawi, and, you know, she was just, you know, giving us the vibe. You know, OJ knows how to sing, that kind of thing, so I was enjoying it. Then afterwards, they showed us where the ladies went for a sip and paint, and guys, you will not believe what they were painting. Yeah, of course they were sipping alcohol, but what they were painting was like an actual nude man. Yes, this man went nude. Of course, they did not show us his mandigo, but I mean, he literally went nude, and they had to like draw him. I'm like, okay, this Abuja babes. And guys, Comfort of all people was excited, very much excited. Anyways, Comfort threw the question where they would like to see themselves in an extra year, like what they would like to have achieved in a year. And Tutu said she would be in her husband's house, and, you know, the housemates, the housewives, not housemates, the housewives were so excited for her. Posharella said she would love to carry her babies, have her babies and everything, and a lot of people were shocked. You know, Comfort was shocked, Tutupie was shocked as well. Oh, the ladies that actually went for the sip and paint are Comfort, Tutupie, Arafa, and Posharella. Yes, Samantha and Princess were not there. Then the Comfort and Arafa were actually shocked, like, you really like babies? And she said yes. Anyway, she didn't mention anything about husband. Then Comfort said she would like to have released one of the 5 books she's been writing. Then Arafa said since COVID she hasn't really been planning ahead, so wherever comes she'll take it as that. Then they showed us their drawing, guys. Comfort's drawing was awful. Tutupie's drawing was the worst, guys. Posharella was just manageable, but Arafa's drawing was like, okay. I was thinking they would go down since the guy was nude, but I didn't see that in their drawing. Okay, I saw that in their drawing, but Arafa's drawing was more, was not even manageable, was should I say perfect? No, it wasn't perfect. I can't call it perfect, but it was the best out of the ladies. It was actually the best. Okay, then they showed us Arafa in her office working. Of course, we know she's into fashion and everything, and in her confessional she was like, yeah, the people, her workers are the laborers and she's the architect.
I'm more like the laborers, and I'm the architect of my brand.
Architect, as per tech lady or what? I don't understand. When did architect become architect? That was so pronounced, I had to state it because it was not the real pronunciation of architect. Then we're shown Posharella, Tutupie and Arafa. They just went to squash their beef. Guys, during Comfort's party where Arafa decided to talk to Tutupie at the corner to like squash her beef and everything, I knew it as a woman that I am. I was so certain like that beef was not squashed at that point in time. Same thing with Comfort and Tutupie. After the whole conversation Arafa had with Tutupie, Comfort also had a conversation with Tutupie at Comfort's fragrance theme party. I was so certain that fight was not over. Tutupie had not released the enmity, the animosity she had in mind against these two people, Arafa and Comfort, right? So yeah, that was, we had Tutupie and Arafa again talking about their beef, and they're just trying to squash this and everything. And then Tutupie brought about the alcohol issue that happened how many episodes ago, that she was expecting Arafa to defend her, or at least shut down the conversation, or at least defend her, that she knows Tutupie and she's not like a drunk person or whatever, but she didn't do that. And in my mind I was like, what happened? But anyways, Arafa in her confessional was saying Comfort did not say anything about her. She didn't say anything too serious about her.
This is where you come in, because Princess is like, you were not really helping matters. You that knows me from before, instead of just being like, no, but this is actually Tutu. You guys just witnessed Tutu. Comfort didn't really say anything negative about her.
Tutupie was talking about Comfort, that she actually liked Comfort initially, and Arafa was like, okay, what does that mean? So now you don't like her? She was like, nah, she doesn't like her. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Hey God, what is going on here? Because I don't understand what is wrong with Tutupie exactly. I need to see what Comfort must have done to her that made her feel this hostile, this rigid towards Comfort. I don't know, because this whole mentor-mentee thing, it was Princess and Arafa that actually gave Comfort the inspiration, or the whole thought, or the whole vibe that she should be Tutupie's mentor, right? And she opened up to Tutupie about it, and Tutupie agreed. It wasn't like it was a forced thing on her, do you get? And she also opened up about improving in her spirituality and everything when she went to Comfort's house the other time to talk about the issue where she gave her food and she called her fragrance and her house that of having the smell of a hospital, do you get? So she was one who was open to transparent basically to Comfort. So I don't get where all this bad vibes is coming from her towards Comfort. Like, waiting they happen, Tutupie, waiting they share. Tutupie was still going on and on about Comfort, that is the kind of vibe Comfort gives her, as if she's sick in the head or she's mad, or only when she sees her that she asks about her and all of that. And I'm like, okay, then guys, Arafa said something that really shocked me. It shocked me to my bone marrow. Yes, so she said Comfort is not a friend, and I was like, from when to when? Kilo day, what in they solve? Like, is it the same Comfort that you've been rolling with, you've been talking to, every freaking hangout you have, Comfort is always there? So I'm like, how is she not your friend? Then she went for that to state that Comfort is not her friend, like I said, and that when she's going out, she would never invite Comfort, and Comfort even knows that it's Tutupie she's going to invite, and the only reason why she's even close to Comfort is because of this whole, reality TV show, because she's the only one like in her circle close to her and everything. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Like, if you're going out and it's only Tutupie you're going to invite, how come we only see you with Comfort almost all the time? There was a time during when they went hiking, yes, and when they went, there was one other game they went but they went for with Posharella. Tutupie was not there. Like, there are several occasions Arafa has been in and has gone for, and Comfort Tutupie was not there. So I don't understand where Comfort is not your friend. Make it make sense, please.
See, Comfort is not my friend. It's just because we're in this space, like we are vibing more because she's the one I know. If I was to go out now, I would never call Comfort, and she knows that. I'll call you first.
Then Arafa went further to state that although she doesn't regard Comfort as a friend, she doesn't see Comfort as a bad person. That Comfort in reality is not a bad person no more. And so to enter the matter that Comfort is a bitter woman. Guys, that word bitter is very hard, like it's very rigid. Guys, I've never gotten the vibe from Comfort that she's a bitter person, right? She's always one preaching peace all the time. I don't know if that's what's getting her infuriating or getting her feel like Comfort is a bad person, because she's always one preaching peace, hence the Mommy Gio title. So where is she a bad person, like a bitter person, guys?
However, she is not a bad person. She is a bitter woman. She's projecting her younger self on me.
On the contrary, I'm actually getting the bitter vibe from Tutupie and Princess. Yes, because they're the ones always blowing things out of proportion. Always, having this, lackadaisical kind of attitude, or, cantankerous kind of attitude. Let me use that word, cantankerous. Always argumentative, always trying to indict some kind of fight, always making a mountain out of a molehill. Like, even from the first conversation Arafa and Tutupie had at Comfort Fragrance themed event, Arafa was giving me the vibe that Tutupie is a very nice person where there are no cameras. Like, she even told her that you were raised properly. This is not how you used to be before. So I'm like, she's the one trying to, give us that kind of energy that, okay, she's a controversial person. This one, that one, hey. I'm like, waiting they play. What is happening? What exactly is happening? Like, where did it go from 0 to 100? For all I know, during the first gossip where Posharella brought about the issue to Arafa and Comfort was the one who cut the conversation short when Posharella was going further about Tutupie showing her mother nature, right? She was one that, like, okay, no, that's my mentee. Let's just hold it right there, right? So I'm like, I don't get, maybe when she watches the show, in her house, she would know that Comfort is not really that person. I don't know.
Do you think you're maybe taking it overboard? Like, I'm not, because this woman is trying to make me feel like a mental. No, I promise you're really wrong. No, what I get from it is Comfort looks at me and thinks I'm fucked up in the head.
But anyways, that's how the conversation switched to Samantha. And Samantha told Comfort some things that happened when she was with Tutupie and one guy, and Tutupie was like, why did Samantha omit the part where there was a guy trying to ask her out, Tutupie, and Samantha was trying to get the guy's number? And I'm like, okay, what happened?
Very worrisome what you saw today. What the fuck did you see? You saw Tutupie in Tutu. And then you omitted the part where I had to flick your phone at you because my toaster, you went to go and collect, you want to collect his number. She said because his that's why she took his number, you've sold yourself out. Automatically you want to smash him.
So apparently, there was a guy trying to like get to know Tutupie, trying to like, he was asking Tutupie out basically. He was tracking Tutupie. He was Tutupie's admirer, and Samantha was trying to get the guy's number. Can you imagine? And Tutupie, took the phone and threw it away, and she was like, "What, boy? Why are you doing that? Like, why do you want to get the guy's number? All you want to do is smash." So she said she has actually heard that Samantha smashes, or smashes basically, has sex with younger dudes. I'm like,
I'm already struggling with your word on the streets that you're fucking small boy.
It's all over. Gay, it's all over. Guys, I cannot wait for reunion. Hey, Samantha is not even giving me the vibe of someone that has action. She's just a calm, chill, calm, cool and collected person. So I don't know if she would even give me the reaction that I'm even bragging about, because this one you're seeing this is all over. Gay, it's because I'm waiting for reunion, guys. I'm waiting for reunion. I want to see the gbas that was going to happen, because I mean, there is no more you say, she say, they say. They're now watching the show. They've watched the show. They are watching the show, right? And they're watching the confessionals that they've been having behind each other's backs, right? So the fight is gonna be, understand, but from Samantha, I'm not sure she's going to give us that energy at all. Then the episode actually ended with Tutupie saying that she wishes Comfort good luck because it's about to go down.
I wish Comfort good luck because it's about to go down.
Tutupie, waiting they go down. What's that thing that is going to go down? Come here, come and tell me. Waiting they go down. Because all these bands and banter, all these rants in here and there, I have not really seen something tangible, any tangible reason that warrants it. Like this whole, I don't like comfort, she's a bitter woman, her house smells like hospital. But when you see her, the energy is always positive. But behind her back, it's like, okay. The worst thing is that she has never, you know, confronted comfort and tell her, okay, I don't want this whole mentorship, this mentor and mentee relationship. Let's just be cordial, like housewives that we are, right, on a reality TV show. She has not given her that vibe before. She's still, you know, cool with her and everything. They vibe together. That they exchange pleasantries at parties, everything is cool, right? So this one she's telling Arafa, and she knows Arafa is kind of cool with comfort, so and she knows Arafa will definitely relay the information to comfort one way or the other. So I cannot wait for next episode. I don't know if it's going to be a clash. This one that Tutu is saying is about to go down. Hey, let's really go down. I want to see what is going to go down. Go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on your post notification to be notified when I post a new video. Okay.